I just started recording and we're going live, Kaylin. And five, four.
Welcome back once again to the Elements of the Game podcast. I am one of your hosts, Kalen. You can find me at number 92 on Twitter. Today we are joined by Nick, Bobby, and our other friend Marcus. Introduce yourself, fellas. Tell them where they can find you.
Everybody can find me at Nick Church 856. TikTok. Look me up.
It is TBA for now. I haven't set up no stuff just yet.
Oh, I finally got a Twitter. You can find me on Twitter at Bowtie Senpai. I won't work.
All right, it is Labor Day weekend. Well, the end of Labor Day weekend. We don't take Labor Day off, but we do enjoy it. So you might see one of us get up and get something to eat because it's the last day to cook. So after this, we eat leftovers for the next 3 days. And speaking of leftovers, we still have some games today. College football was all weekend long. But before we get into college football, we had um, a trade last week. Basically, it's been all over. If you've been living on the rock, Micah Parsons was traded from the Dallas Cowboys. Something we said on this show would never happen. By one of our members, was traded from Dallas Cowboys in conference to the Green Bay Packers. The Green Bay Packers gave up a defensive tackle by the name of Kenny Clark, and that defensive tackle is 30 years old, and they gave up
Two
two
first
first
round.
round draft picks, one in 2026 and the next one in 2027. They both belong to the Green Bay Packers. Michael was then immediately signed by Green Bay for a $188 million deal with $120 million guaranteed. Uh, he is going to be wearing the number one. Fellas, what were your initial thoughts and how do you feel now?
I'm disgusted. I'm talking about disgusted. For one, Jerry, you suck. Uh, you're good business management, but you suck. And you slick. Don't like us. But it's all right. We ain't gonna talk about that. Uh, it's gonna be Green Bay versus Philly. My other prediction. NFC Championship. Uh, ain't no way around it. So that's all I gotta say about it. In Atlanta, oh, I'm bad.
I would say that normally cold is crazy, but I don't know. You got a point. Green Bay has a history, of getting a good defensive end, and then going on to win, to go pretty deep. I was one of the people that said it wasn't going to be a trade, and he wasn't going to trade him in conference. Clearly, he made me look like an idiot. But if I look like an idiot for saying it, he is stupider for actually doing the trade. And that's just what it is. I cannot believe this shit happened. Um, Madden wouldn't have accepted this trade. It is ridiculous and completely one sided. Uh, you don't give up generational. And what he said was, we could draft the Knicks. What do you fuck? You don't need to draft the Knicks when you had the current on your team. You needed to pay him. Like, that is just as bad as what the Steelers did with AJ Brown. You never get draft capital for a player that's a superstar. You just pay the superstar. And I thought after all the lessons that Jerry has learned in this league, apparently he hasn't learned
Well,
enough. But
I think AJ Brown.
did you say Steelers?
Titans, what the Titans did with AJ Brown. Thank you for the correction. What the Titans did, but it's just as bad. I'll say, uh, the Packers really got to steal. The
My opinion of it is that the everybody got what they want. Everybody
I
got
got
together.
credit.
Dallas didn't want to pay nobody. They picked up somebody that I promise you they will not pay. Um, they got 2 draft picks with people that are probably eventually won't get paid. Um, and Micah got paid like he wanted to get
You
paid.
got me.
The Green Bay Packers got closer to the
That
line.
dude came in right behind me. There wasn't nothing I could do.
Green
So I
Bay
turned around from
Packers.
checking the door. I was dead.
Mike,
Mike,
Mark,
Mark,
mute Mike.
you might.
Are you playing the game? Oh, yeah. Yeah. So the Green Bay Packers got got exactly what they wanted. They wanted to get closer to beating the Lions. I feel like this was a pretty good acquisition for them. It shows what I said last week about the scenario when we said that every year you're telling your team the same thing. This is the year we're going to try to build to win a championship. We putting everybody together for the best chance to win a championship. Uh, Jerry felt like giving somebody $45 million, $45+ million, was not conducive to doing that. Packers did. The the um, the thing he tried to draw up, I guess smoke screen to say that they got better because now they can stop the run. I I'm waiting to find the draft picks that they have made this year to stop the run, because the idea is that if you knew all season that you need to stop the run, Mike could have been dealt earlier. But you know, um, they got the best price for him, I guess. I the Nick last week said it was going to be 3 first rounders, so I said no to that, but it was close. It was real close. Maybe if they traded him earlier in the year, it would have been 3.
It
Would have
was
been 3.
two.
As an Eagles fan, I'm just glad to see him gone.
You're gonna see him again.
He gonna
You
be
gonna
in
see them
conference.
championship. I'm telling you that
Yeah, we only
y'all
got
got
to
to
see him
go
once
get them
instead of
boys.
twice.
You got to go get you got to go get them boys.
Speaking of that, Mark,
They
how
already
you
got a
feel
track
about it?
team.
How you feel about the Michael trade, Marcus? You were here last week, but how you feel about it?
Why you
Oh
don't want
man,
to
I'm
keep
happy.
Steel face?
Now we ain't got to see him twice. We only got to see him once. I feel like they should have got less for him, but I'm biased as Eagles fan, so
Les,
yep.
Yeah, but we'll see. Week 1, y'all have to play the Cowboys, right?
Oh yeah, we do. There's
All
one
right.
less thing to worry about. Not because I don't really consider Trayvon Diggs a threat over there.
All
I,
right.
I, I need a tech call.
Say again.
And
What's going on with the Twitch, bro?
is it
I'm
not?
pretty sure it's gonna be.
We stuck.
He stuck.
Yes, we stuck.
All right, what I'm gonna do?
We
I'm gonna
got
break
2 people
this.
building us. They saying we stuck.
Ah, okay, bet. Listen to me. Let me. I might have to stop and restart. Oh, I don't want to stop and restart. But we're still recording. But I'm gonna stop and restart. Tell them we'll be right back.
I said you
All
technical
right.
difficulties.
Stop,
You need
please.
to put a weight shirt. Everyone will work on. Work on my fucking waiting
All right, we
stream.
temporarily stopped. Hey, if you need to take a break, take a break. Let me see what's going on. They said we stuck. That means we was live, but now we got stuck.
If we got Ohio State, we already saw that. That was Saturday. Oh no, that was Saturday. And then we got an L for. Are those all the upsets? Technically, that's okay.
Just let you know, we had 4 people watching it. So they was like, we stuck. They can
We
hear
hey
us,
look,
but we stuck. So
we
I was
growing.
like,
That mean we growing, baby. 4 people, 4 more than what we had the first time we did this shit.
I shout us out every time we go live, bro. I just need the link so I can send everything. But I'm gonna do all that. I'm gonna get all that. Just let me know when you go back live so I can check it.
I know. Give me 2 seconds. I'm just trying to finish this piece of chicken.
This nigga, hey,
Everybody, you can enter the draft room. Also, that's ready. I'm picking third. Nick, you
Oh yeah.
first. Number one.
what you just say to me?
Nick, you're number one. Nigga, I just told you that.
Man, let's go,
Mark
nigga.
number
You
eight.
already know
No, you're not. He
I'm
one,
going.
two, three, four, six.
I'm going at the. How you enter? Why is not letting me enter?
This is like in the draft. All right.
Thank you.
Listen to me. We're relaunching.
I
We're
got.
gonna relaunch.
I got.
Five,
Let's get it.
4, 3.
All right, welcome back. Welcome back. We are back after that short non-commercial break. We don't have sponsors yet, but thank you for watching. Sticking with us. We were just wrapping up talking about Michael Parsons. Like we said before, this was Labor Day weekend. Labor Day weekend is our marquee weekend for college football. Next week is more of a cupcake week. Next week we won't really talk about college football at all. But this weekend, fellas, we saw some mild upsets. For those of you who didn't think Texas was the number one team, it wasn't really an upset for you. But Texas lost to the defending champion Ohio State Buckeyes, 14-7. The This was the starting debut, I guess. It's not really his debut because he started last year. For Arch Manning, was not a good showing. They had a chance down in the end, but that Ohio State defense just showed up. We saw an upset from the Alabama Crimson Tide, falling to the unranked Florida State Seminoles.
Man,
The Notre Dame, the other representative in the national championship game, Notre Dame Fire Irish lost last night to the Miami Hurricanes, 27-24. That's the game where the quarterback for the Miami Hurricanes is Carson Beck, the former Georgia Bulldog. And
yes,
Clemson
sir.
lost number 4. Clemson lost to LSU number 9. This is the first week 1 opening game day victory for Kelly, for Coach Kelly and LSU. This was the first for him. He was 0-5 before this. So that is our update. Y'all have any thoughts on the college football landscape as it is?
Uh, so,
What I'm saying, you take about
so as far as college football goes, I was not surprised that Texas lost. I told number 92, Kaylin, this off screen, like off pod. I said there's no way Texas should be ranked number one. It must be all Arch Manning hype. Because that was a shame. Ohio State won last year, and it was the first time a number one was not favored going into a game, opening game. The reason why, because everyone betting on the game and everyone with common sense knew that Texas shouldn't have been one. Now their defense kind of held up, but neither team was particularly offensive. And Archman didn't have a bad showing besides the one interception. The one interception was bad, but the defenses were really good. So it wasn't like it was a blowout. But still, that's why you should just rank people. Like, don't fall for hype. Like, just rank people by what you have seen from them, or the program by what you have seen from the program. It was hype for no reason. As far as Alabama losing, he need to be fired. Fired. Out of unranked,
I
out
agree
of
with you on
conference
that. Get them
teams.
up out of there.
hold on.
It's been 14
Cause
years.
we lied.
It was supposed to be. I think they done lost. Alabama lost 4 like out of conference unranked teams. He done lost to 4 out of conference unranked teams in the last 2 years. That's way too many. That's way too many. I don't know what we're doing here, but I guess we can give him the. Guess we gotta give him the balance of the season. Kayla, how you feel while me and Nick discover whatever he's making faces about? Nick.
Yeah, with
Mm.
the Alabama where Alabama going down, it just shows you that coaching really matters in this economy. Because I mean, not in this economy, in this new NIL landscape. Because you can pay for the players, you can get the quarterback, you can go get the receiver, whatever the missing piece is. There's no more missing pieces in team construction anymore. If you got the cash, if you got the money, if you got the alumni backing, you can get them. The issue comes in you cannot. That money does not go towards coaches. It doesn't go towards coordinators. It doesn't go towards culture. Like all that stuff, you can't buy any of that. So as much as you want to say you can, you go buy your coach. Urban Meyer retired. Like you know what I'm saying. Nick Saban retired. You can't pay for them to come back. You would pay for Nick Saban, and it just comes like as a shock to Alabama, because Alabama was like really quick to get Kalen DeBoer. Kalen DeBoer was in the national championship game beforehand, but he had no SEC background. And what's up? Do I need to?
We not lying.
Oh, okay.
This whole conversation, we not lying.
Okay.
Church.
I don't know what's going on, fam. We not lying.
I know.
We not lying.
Well, we're gonna have to make a choice soon.
Well,
Yeah, I was talking
is we
about Bama. I think it's just time for them to move on
is
from
this
Caleb
we
DeBoer.
recording?
Yes, we're still recording.
Yeah, that's what's gonna have to be. We got to move on. You have to move on from him, or just retool coordinators. Like it's not hard.
Hey, we're gonna finish it like normal, even though it's not screaming, because we're still recording. We're just gonna clip this part out. Well, we're moving real slow. Hold on, let me pop back in.
Yep. Yeah, we record and we'll do what we got to do with it. Uh,
And then,
I agree with all y'all. Fire the boy. I'm sorry. Uh, the boy his ass up out of here. Excuse my language.
Pause,
I get
pause,
this
pause,
man.
pause, pause.
Ain't no.
Pause real quick. Let me set us back up. I was trying to fix it. I'm sorry, I was trying to fix it. So, listen. All right, we finished, gentlemen. We finished. We handle business. We post it tomorrow. All right.
As it currently stands, Caleb DeBoer is 1-3 in his last 4. I don't remember Alabama ever going through that in the history. I was a fan of them.
Man, we ain't lost a home opener since 2001. Man, that was 24 years ago.
It wasn't that pre-Saban when that happened,
Yeah, that was before Saban. That's
and
when
then
the last
post-Saban, I
time
think we done done it
Miami.
twice.
That's the last time the University of Miami won the championship.
And as far as what y'all was saying about Texas, from what I saw yesterday, it was just a very good defensive game on both
Yeah,
from both teams.
yeah, it was a defensive game. It's still a hype though.
Yeah, it's a
It's
little bit
still a
of hype
hype
because of
though.
the last name of the quarterback, but we'll have to wait and see on the season. I can't knock him for I can't knock neither one of the quarterbacks yesterday for the defenses playing out of their mind yesterday.
I'm saying so. So you wouldn't, you ain't giving nobody a pass, huh, Mark?
I'm saying I'm
Yeah,
not
the
gonna knock
thing,
either one of them because Ohio quarterback didn't really stand out to me either. He was like what 12
You
and
know what I'm
something of 12 and something with 129 yards and one touchdown. What's his name was 17 of 30 with 170 something yards and one touchdown. And we know in a college game, them numbers supposed to be way higher than that.
yeah, I was very impressed with Texas defense, but Texas defense was also impressive last year.
Yeah,
I was anticipating a defensive battle. The the rest of the season is really going to tell the tale. They'll be in the college football playoffs. Both of those teams will be there.
yeah,
It's just who do you think is better, I guess, and the matchup they'll get into. Ohio State really really kind of just showed up
yeah.
and came
You
to
could really,
form in college football playoffs, and everybody kind of counted them out. They kept losing to Michigan. They could lose to Michigan again. It wouldn't matter this year because they can just they can just nut up when it comes to when it comes to the playoff. That's a security blanket that 18 playoff gets you.
yeah.
No, we're in a 12 team playoff. Sorry. All right. To quickly pivot, in about 9 minutes, gentlemen, we will be uh, entering our fantasy draft. I'll be sharing my screen. Everybody will be able to see my board. We'll go in and draft our players. Everybody will comment on the picks they made and why they made them. Um, we'll also give insight to who we think how we think they'll translate to the to how we think the season's going to go. We picked our NFC playoff pictures and our AFC playoff pictures last week, but we'll really get to see how we feel about the individual teams. We'll go into more details on the individual players as we go through our draft picks. And you can and the fans at home, y'all can keep them in a note. We'll give y'all an update on our records and whatnot. This is a standard PPP league, P point per PPC, PPR. That's what it's called. PPR. Sorry. Standard PPR league, 1 point per reception, and 4 points for a quarterback touchdown, a bad touchdown. Um, yeah, last year's winner was Marcus, actually. This was his first. And this year, where are you picking at, Marcus?
Let me see. Actually, I know last year I picked out of the 8th spot. This year I am picking entering the draft now. I
Last
am
year's champ
picking.
stopped me from going to the
I'm picking
Super
6 this
Bowl.
year.
You say you
I
picking
will be
If I
six?
would,
picking.
if I would have
Yeah,
made it to the Super Bowl, I also would have beat that guy. That's the only thing I'm saying.
I don't
All
even know who I played in the Super Bowl.
Marcus stopped me from three-peating because he's a hater.
Hey,